Okay, we're back at Gen Con 2015 at the CGE booth, Czech Games Edition, and we're going to discuss the new release from Vlada Kovatel, Codenames, with Mr. Paul Grogan.
Hi there, Joel. Thanks for coming over. So Codenames, we've released it this year at Gen Con. We sold out of all the copies we brought with us. We brought 800 copies with us, and we sold out of them all. What it is, it's a spy-themed game. So we deal out 25 words onto the table, out of the 400 words that come with the game. So we deal 25 words at random, and some of these words are blue secret agents and some of them are red. And that's determined by this grid here. So this key here is effectively, if you were to lay it down, it tells you which ones of these are blue and which ones of these are red. Now, the players will split into two teams, the blue team and the red team. Each team will have a spy master, and the spy masters see this. So if you were the spy master, you would have this there, and I would be on your team, and you would have to try and give me clues to help me identify our agents. So say we were on the blue team, and it's a word association game. So what you would have to do as the spy master is you'd look at this key here, you'd work out which of these words were blue, and then you'd have to try and find some association between them. So in this setup here, the word tap and ice on here are blue, and we're on the blue team. So if you would think, oh, okay, there's an association of water, so you would give me the clue water 2, which is telling me that there are two words here associated with the word water, and then it would be my job to try and guess those words. Now, where it gets interesting is that I would look at the words, and if there were more people on my team, we would discuss it as a team, we would come to some agreement, and then we would say, okay, tap. So we touch tap. Now what you would do is you'd look at the grid, and on the grid tap is blue, hopefully. So you would cover it over with a blue agent, we've scored a point, and we're closest to victory. Then we'd talk about it and we'd think, okay, so stream, yeah, and we agree as a team that stream is the one that we think you thought of. So we touch stream. Now on the grid, unfortunately, stream is red. So what we do is we cover it over with a red word, which means the other team have scored a point, and you're probably kicking yourself because you might not have seen the word stream, but you're not allowed to say anything. It's really important that the spy masters keep a straight face. They give the clue and then they keep a completely straight face. The game ends when one team has got all of their agents, but you may have noticed on the key that there is one black square. Now that's the assassin. And if the team make contact with the assassin, i.e. they choose the word, then they instantly lose the game. So as the spy master, the job is really difficult. You've got to find an association between your words, give a clue, but also avoid anything that isn't yours, and you've definitely got to avoid the assassin, because if your team picks the assassin, you lose the game.
Perfect.
That's pretty much the rules of the game.
Yep.
So.
And just a little addendum for me, I played this a couple times last night with a big group, and it was a lot of fun, and I was able to play as a team member,
As field
operative, and as a spy master.
Right.
And it was a lot of fun. Very different way both sides work.
Yeah.
And like you're saying, you may not have seen a word, or where's one example is perfect. As I said Earth in one of my words, and I saw Antarctica in New York, and because those places are on Earth.
Yeah.
But they saw not Mercury, but a word called Saturn.
Oh, okay.
They're like, oh, it's a planet.
It's a planet.
It must be Saturn.
Yeah.
And I've had to sit there and keep my mouth shut, because you can't say anything.
Yeah.
You're giving hints.
Yeah.
And they were discussing, and I was like, no.
It's really good in the game when your team choose a word which is not the one you were thinking of, but it happens to be your colour on here.
Right.
Because then you just cover it over with your colour.
Right.
And you're not allowed to say, well, that's not the one I was thinking of, but well done. You've just got to keep a really straight face, and of course the team think they've got it right, but actually that wasn't the one you're thinking of. But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and there's a couple other different nuances and things too that kind of you don't expect when you first hear the rules.
The rules are simple, but when you start playing, you're like, right, because if I give you a clue, say a word and 3, and you only get one of them, then on your next turn you can pick up on clues that you missed previously to try and catch up, and there's a lot of layers to the game, which is quite cool.
So. Great, thanks Paul.
No problem, thank you very much.